Konnichiwa, o genki desu ka? This is Steve from Tokyo, Japan. Yes, Tokyo. I know it doesn't look like that, right? But I'm surrounded by a forest of buildings, but they build those kind of nice little places where you have lots of greenery. That's really nice. And today I just want to talk to you a little bit about how to conduct yourself in Japan in business settings. Let's start with going around. So one of the things that you will want to purchase, wait for it, is this. This is called Suica. Each city has that. It's for common transportation. It gives you access to almost every train, buses, not the Shinkansen, not the express trains, but anything else is fair game for that. Extremely convenient. Usually your cell phone is going to be able to tell you how to move from one station to another. It's not exactly cheap, but it's very convenient, so I strongly encourage you to do it. Now, the code name for the Japanese people must be politeness. They're always trying to serve their clients right. Client is king, and it makes for a very formal way of conducting business. So for example, tomorrow I'm not going to be wearing a t-shirt for sure. I'm going to be in full businessman regalia. If you want to just, fit with everybody else, you definitely want a dark suit and maybe a white shirt. Now, regarding the suit, I know that there's something called cool biz during the summer because the Japanese people wanted to reduce electrical consumption in the country, and it's very warm here. It's called mushiatsui. So they thought that maybe it's not exactly a good idea to wear a suit in the middle of the summer. Well, I would say this, don't take any chances, bring a suit even in the middle of July. Oh, and when you're exchanging a business card, it pays off to put the writing facing the person and giving with both hands. If it can be written in Japanese, so much better. When you're presenting yourself, it also helps if you can actually say a few words. Thank you, domo arigatou gozaimasu. It's not too difficult to learn. Now, if you really want to push it a little bit further, when you're presenting yourself, there are phrases that you can learn that they are very useful because, again, Japanese people are very polite and they have those almost magical formulas that people are expected to know and to utter in particular circumstances. For example, watashi wa Subaru desu. Hajimemashite, dozo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Bowing is usually considered pretty polite, albeit if you're a foreigner. Shaking hands is actually appreciated as well. Most of the time people would do both. Oh, and just in keeping with the politeness theme, Japanese people really try to avoid saying no out loud in formal settings. They will say things like this. Sa, musukashi desu ne. Yeah, that means no. So I'm sure that there's a number of other tips I could give you. It's really a very ancient culture, obviously, and very codified culture. I feel that even if I study it for 100 years, I'm still going to barely scratch the surface. However, I will also tell you this. People are extremely patient and I would say accepting of foreigners. So even if you're making mistakes here and there, that's okay. You're going to get a pass. But of course, if you're learning how to do things properly, you're gaining cookie points. That's for sure.